Since 2019, Karamoja sub-region experienced insecurity characterized by commercialized raids, killings, and road ambushes. President Yoweri Museveni met leaders from the region. It was agreed that reformed warriors be supported with goats and iron sheets to help them resettle in their communities. Cabinet also approved a supplementary budget of 39.9 billion Uganda shillings to support the disarmament. 12th June this year, President Yoweri Museveni launched the goats distribution in Karamoja sub-region to improve livelihoods of reformed warriors.
Package to the Karachunas which can enable them settle and rehabilitate themselves and their livelihood.
Beneficiaries in the districts of Moroto, Napak, Nakapiripirit, Nabilatuk and Amudat districts told UBC that the initiative was a timely intervention.
Of the 15, all of them they are there. Some of them they are pregnant.
And he was not even able to feed even his family because he was surviving on his gun, whereby he can even kill the wild animals. And he can even go and steal and raid. And it was like after a few days, he was also now called that you are now a beneficiary of this Galla goat, whereby he got 15 Galla goats, and he was appreciating the president for that. And right now, he's now a reformed warrior, and he's also now free, and he's also praying for peace in the region. And
the offer, and she knows this is motivating. It is motivating her, and it is motivating the husband from going to raid. They already returned the gun, and the husband is no longer raiding.
Starting early, a 24-year-old Timothy Lomonyang and Peter Loki, residents of Loputiput village, Lolikokwa ward in Nadunge Town Council, are grazing their goats.
His life is changing in a way that as he was thinking before of going for raids, now having seen the animals, so he's now stable looking at his animals. He has not sold any.
What of raiding?
No. I have not raided.
Mudong Lokuta, a former notorious warrior in Moroto district, William Lochu, a resident of Lotisan sub-county, no longer think about raiding.
He has been one of those active warriors who has been going to those sites to disturb the rest. But since they gave him this Galla goat, he's now okay. He's feeling free. He's not again hiding maybe in the bush.
Timothy Lomonyang and David Adieka of Nadunge Town Council are beneficiaries who have raised up to 15 goats each. Lomonyang Lokoi is resident of Lotimo in Lotisan sub-county, Moroto district. At Nakamliai village in Morita sub-county, Nakapiripit district, Grace Nakong and Cheptanyu Lotunyole have a story to tell.
All goats are there. She says she's happy. The advantage is that she's happy. She has got also wealth. It is usually men that have goats here. But for her, she has got her own property, which means it has taken her to another step in life.
Now they hail the white Galla goats, which are performing well in the region.
The environment is good for these goats. Most especially the Galla goats can survive well here, because now some of those goats are really surviving. They are doing it well.
Well, the Galla goats surviving here?
They are surviving in a good way. No, they are not also.
The preference is that everybody is given goats.
The government to bring for them more goats. When they bring each one should have at least two in the whole village where possible, than giving one person 15.
The government should distribute all these goals to reach to everyone, such that we look at the one who is bad-hearted in terms of rearing these goats.
Getting these goats, I think the aspect that every person will be taken up looking after his own goats, and there is no way they can go to raid, because each person will be busy looking after the goats.
Beneficiaries also face challenges including lack of veterinary shops, within the community to avoid buying fake drugs.
Nimetibu dawa mpaka 2 imekufa. Sasa mimi nimefaulu na 13 ndio yuko hapo sasa hivi. Hiyo ndio yuko.
Treatment is also difficult getting. Getting treatment is difficult because when you go to the market, you just get these veterinary drugs that are sold in the open under sunshine. So you buy and use it for treating the animals. But there are no drug shops even in town here. You can't see any. So if these drug shops are brought closer to the community, it will help them better.
But the Karamojong want all the local goats procured from within the region.
As the one who used to eat this very grass, you will not have again any problem.
Procured it locally here. Locally here, since they are already adapted to the weather. I think it would have been better. I see it would have really survived. So I think in the future, it's good to empower the locals within, let them buy the goats within, since the goats are already used to the environment, compared where you bring goats from that side of either Mbarara, because the other place is a bit, the weather is different from here. So when you bring those goats from the other side and you bring them here, so you might realize the variation of the...
Relatedly, Nabladuk District RDC Keune Senyonjo says 3 people have been arrested.
So many goats here are kept outside, compared to some farmers either in those areas of Teso where they keep their goats inside the shelter. So you realize that.
Monitoring services of the state, I have tasked the people responsible, that is the DPC, to investigate if there is any sale of such animals, or if there is any beneficiary who has cheated himself by slaughtering the animals or animal allocated to him. I have also tasked CAO to establish how safe these goats are. Do we still have the number that we receive? Have there been any deaths? What is the cause of death in case the death has been reported? Because we want to confirm the reports that suggest that the goats have died of disease. So, because that is very important for us to understand so many things. One, the suitability of the supplies, the supplied types of goats. Number 2, the how much government has been to the people. Number 3, how responsible the beneficiaries are. Number 4, if government should send more and more assistance to the people of Karamoja. Because if they are sending to you goats which you cannot look after, then you are useless. You should not benefit. As far as I'm concerned, why should the taxpayers' money, the money of the taxpayers of Uganda, the other parts of Uganda, be used to sink to a bottomless pit in Karamoja? You know, people must be responsible. The leaders must be responsible. The people must be responsible, so that we don't see Ugandans making loss where their taxpayers' money is abused by giving to people who are not ready. So that is what.
To date, 49,685 goats have been distributed to the beneficiaries across the 9 districts of Karamoja. 5,273 are in the various designated holding grounds, and 20,942 are yet to be delivered. Abiona Francisco and Maureen Iga for UBC News.